welcome back to the channel. My name is Miss Peanut and I'm here to talk about my uterus again. Yeah. So if you've been following me on my Facebook pages, you know by now that I'm not pregnant this cycle, which, you know, is a bummer. But a lot of good things came from this cycle. The meds worked really well. I think it might have just been a timing issue. Whatever. My husband goes in for testing tomorrow, well today, technically today I guess, to just make sure everything's okay with that and all of that good stuff. He gets the easy part of the testing, so no big deal there. But insurance has okayed and approved me to do another round of this particular meds and all of this stuff. So the exact same thing that I did last cycle, I'm doing this time. And I start everything on Friday, so I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous in a good way. Definitely a good nervous. But I'm hoping to lead off this year very well. I should find out end of the month, early next month-ish, I guess. I haven't like really sat down to like, you know, write every single thing down. I have all of my lists of like what I'm supposed to do on the cycle days, but I don't know how they correlate to like the actual calendar month. So I need to like sit down and figure that out. But if I do get pregnant now, I could be due late October, which means Halloween, baby. Which would be super cool because it's one of my favorite holidays. I love Halloween. Love Halloween. So it'd be a lot of fun. Also, you can tell I have a wall. I have a wall here, guys. I rearranged my setup and all of that stuff, so I no longer have like an awkward background. I'm gonna put something up. I don't know what I'm gonna put up. I just want to not have the shadow that this white wall is casting in the background. I don't like that. But I'll probably find some nice fabric and make it work and all of that good stuff. I'm so excited. I really am. I know a lot of people have kind of been looking forward to this, and so many people have been on our side and just really helping us out through all of this. Obviously not financially because that's not year round. Don't even worry about that. We got that. But just like moral support is so important through all of this, and being able to open up and talk with people who are experiencing this as well, people who aren't experiencing this but are just good people to talk to. It's been really good. I have had a lot of people like, oh, thank you so much for talking about this, because now I went to the doctor and found out I have PCOS too, which, you know, it sucks that you have PCOS as well. It is not fun, but it's good to know that you're dealing with that and you know what you're dealing with when you do decide to have kids, because it's seriously quite a struggle if you don't know what you're dealing with. So, but it's just been a wild and crazy ride so far. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really optimistic. If this cycle doesn't take, I'm going to pursue a little bit more aggressive of an approach. It's going to be more costly, but I'm going to be petitioning my insurance to see what all they will cover for IUI, which intrauterine insemination. So if you don't know what that is, you could Google it, but I'll give you kind of like a brief, very not medical speaking terms kind of thing. Basically, I'm going to be taking the same meds that I do for all of this, because they do make me ovulate, so that's the point. So, but as soon as I get a positive and they do the trigger shot to kind of make me ovulate, instead of going home and just having intercourse and doing all that fun stuff, seriously, timed intercourse is the least sexy thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. Totally kills the vibe. But instead of doing that, they'll take Taylor's sperm and wash it. It's a process, because you don't just want to shove like straight, you know, stuff all the way through your cervix into your uterus. That's not how it's supposed to go. Your cervix is kind of like a filter, like a natural filter to filter out like not good sperm that you want. I am making such a mess of this. But they'll wash it, make everything all good, and then they'll kind of put like a catheter up my cervix into my uterus and then just shoot everything in there. Oh my gosh, this is the worst thing I've ever made. I'm so bad at explanations. I'm really sorry. Seriously, I should have just had you Google it. It probably would have been a lot less weird. But now we know a lot about me. But that will be my approach for February, if we can afford it, obviously, and if my doctor thinks that that would be a good approach. I know they usually will like to do a couple cycles of just timed intercourse, and then as opposed to just jumping straight into IUI. But for me, it's something that I do want to be a little bit more aggressive this time around. I'm feeling really good, and I don't want to lose that positivity and that that drive that I have right now. I don't want to lose that and lose my focus, and I just don't want to get in a bad place having to try over and over again and it just not work. So if it doesn't work this cycle, that will be my next step, hoping I don't have to go for that. But that is that. I know I didn't really explain a ton about what my meds do and that kind of stuff last cycle, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that now. I'll be starting letrozole tomorrow, or Femara, however you want to say it. Letrozole is technically like the generic name of it, I guess. It's actually a breast cancer drug, so I had to sign like a little waiver making sure, like, this is a breast cancer drug, not technically a fertility drug. But I had horrible reaction to Clomid, which is another drug to make you ovulate. So my doctor was like, we're not doing that. We're gonna do this. So that kind of like helps me ovulate and gets my body ready for that. The estrogen that I will be taking is to just kind of supplement the lining of my uterus to make sure that if we do conceive, the lining is a good measurement for a baby to be implanted. So there's that. The trigger shot is pretty much what it's really easy to explain. I go in, if I don't get a positive ovulation before a certain day, I call them, and on that day I go in, they check to see, make sure I'm ovulating, make sure, I have a follicle or however many. Hopefully, I'm really hoping to have more than one follicle this time. I'm really hoping to have at least 2 good follicles. Last time I had one 22mm one, which is awesome, but I'm really hoping to have more than one just to have more of a chance. So they'll check that, make sure there's a little eggy in there, and they will give me a shot in my stomach, and it pretty much forces my body to ovulate. Like, it forces the egg out of the ovary, into the fallopian tube, all that good stuff. Well, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily shove it into the fallopian tube. Hold on. I think my husband just got home and I don't want him to interrupt this video, so give me just a second. Alright, so it was totally him, but he's outside with the puppies. I just want him to interrupt me when I was speaking. So, I think I was talking about trigger shot. So basically, shot in my stomach makes me release the egg. All of that good stuff. And then after that, I wait 2 weeks. Actually, I wait a little over 2 weeks. I have to wait 16 days after the day after I trigger. So 17 days after trigger. And then I go in for a blood test to see if I'm pregnant or not. Last time I took a bunch of tests before to kind of test out of trigger, and I don't think I'm going to do that this time. It was kind of exciting to see like 2 lines, but it was kind of disheartening to see them fade away and then to never come back. So I think personally, for my own self, I don't think I'm going to test. I think I'm just going to wait until my blood test, I don't want to get my hopes up, and I don't want to get my hopes down before anything happens, because I know there are quite a few people who just don't get positive urine tests until much later on. Their blood tests will come back positive, and I don't want to lose hope too soon. I think that was a big problem for this last cycle. I think I let myself get too sad too early. But kind of by the time I had testing and whatnot, I knew that I wasn't pregnant, so hearing it wasn't as like sad or wasn't a shock or anything like that. Sorry, my nose itches. But I think I'm gonna really try not to test and just kind of let things happen, let all of that, try not to worry, just try to relax and be comfortable, and you know, think good thoughts, think positive thoughts, and just kind of let that happen as it is. But that's that. So another cycle, same meds, same everything, at least for now. Everything seemed to work really well last month. My doctor was really excited and very happy with the results that I got. So we're just going to continue everything like last time. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much everybody who watches these videos, everybody who sends me messages saying like, hey, I'm thinking about you, hey, I'm praying for you. Like, that means so much. And even for those people who don't send me messages and who still, like, in the back of their mind they'll think, you know, like, oh, I hope Sabrina's pregnant. Like, that really means a lot. It really does. And I think the collective mind is a strong thing. So lots of good thoughts and lots of good vibes and prayers are totally appreciated. You guys are just the best. I love you all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend. Let's just get this show on the road. Let's get all this going again. I'm excited. I'm going to try to do fertility updates every Friday, just so I'm not cluttering my news feed, not bogging everyone down with my uterus. I know a lot of people do care, but I'm sure there are a lot of people that just don't care. I'm sure that I've been hidden by quite a few people on Facebook already, but whatever. I'm going to try to keep it to just these videos to kind of get everything out in the open, get everything done. If you have any questions about anything, the meds that I'm taking, what we've done already, all of that good stuff, please let me know. I will talk about them. I'll answer any question that you may have. But seriously, thank you so much. Your love and support is amazing and so appreciated. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.